Saturday, 6th of December, and Greyhound Racing returns to the Meadows on a Saturday night. You could say normal programming. This is Quick Tips. I'm Jimmy Vandermart. The man I'm with is Mickey Ty. Mickey, welcome to you, mate.
G'day, James. Yeah, looking forward to this one. A bit of a tricky meeting, but I think we hopefully can find a few winners and make a profit.
Well, I beg the differ, Mickey. I reckon this is a meeting that we can actually find a few winners. I like a couple, but as per the norm on this podcast, being a part of the Phoenix Flight Path, we are going to quickly mention what's been going on in the Phoenix because, as we said, episode 5 last week, a lot of water to go under the bridge, and that water did go under the bridge, mate. Deadly Avenger, Mally Beauty, Kenya Mayhem all locked away, and I'm hearing whispers as we go to air that Distinction might be the selection left of centre for Team Thompson.
Yeah, right. And also we had Slick Splits come from nowhere as well. We recorded the podcast on Monday morning, and then not long after we wrapped up, we're like, oh, Slick Splits is trialling today, by the way. And we were like, what? So, and it's come from left field and probably going to be right in the finish.
That's extraordinary, mate. A lot has changed. We will be recording Monday a full Phoenix look after the box draw. Myself, you, Mickey Ty, and also Smithy. So we'll be in the flesh at the Meadows on Monday morning to record that one. So keep an eye out for that. Quick tips. This has already gone too long. Race 1, number 5, tripped out, I think, for me. Drawn okay, I think, can overcome the draw. And there's not a heap of speed inside. So maybe tripped out's the dog to beat at what should be an each-way price.
Yeah, tricky races. I feel like some of these daily runners are just a bit iffy. I don't know. I am going in one of them, though. Victory Yacht, number 2. Not sure how genuine he is, but I think with the inside draw, I'm willing to forgive first go at the races they can improve, especially the daily camp. Their dogs just, keep trending upwards. So happy to go number 2, Victory Yacht each way.
Race 2 on with 5 Amron Toy. Showed what he can do last week. He can be a little bit hard to follow at this point of his career. He can do a few things wrong, but when he gets clean air, there's never been a doubt on this dog's ability. And from box number 5, Pris Moana's got speed, but Whispered in box 4 will carve left as soon as the lid's open. So I think the yellow rug's going to be very hard to beat. The concern might be the speed of Wizard Watson applying some heat from the outside. The greyhound named after Nicky Watson for Anthony as a party.
Yeah, I'm with number 5, Amron Toy as well. I feel like Impress Moana and Whispered are either going to give it a great card across or it's going to annoy Amron Toy back into some bad habits. But, off that 29.78 run, I'm willing to find out. And I'm assuming all roads lead to the Silver Chief for this dog. So don't want him, to be losing without me. Or winning without me, I should say. So number 5, Amron Toy.
You do want him losing without you, that's for sure. 3, Aston Barton for me. Look, the greyhound was okay last start at Sandown. Just took a long time to find his straps. I think the last 25, 30 metres was clearly the best of that race for him. So I can see why they've gone straight up to 7:30. And he just had that weird race 2 starts ago where something clearly went amiss as soon as he came out. He couldn't stretch out. And they haven't mucked around getting him back up to 700 metres, have they?
No, that was a tough race at Sandown Park last start too, off box 8. I'm willing to give him another chance here, if only who I'm a big rap of. First up off a break here for Rob Camilleri. So I'm just going back through the form a little bit. Aston Barton's runs a couple of months ago would win this with a leg in the air if the dog's right. So I'm also with number 5, Aston Barton.
I think it'd be hard to beat. Small field, could even get smaller realistically. If there was to be a scratching, it would only be a field of 5, which I think would really suit him. Race 5, I'm with Gold Code, but I'm having something on Bandit Darrell. I just think Gold Code might have the speed to zip across. Bandit Darrell probably began too well for his standards last week, and then he was caught up on the speed, but up to 600 metres, that's how you want him stepping.
Yeah, you do. I thought this race was tricky. I'm with Magic Loki just on a 1x3 type basis. Big bounding dog. In a race full of minimal confidence. And I think you might have missed race 4 too, James.
That's all right, man. I want to get back there after race 5, Mickey. Race 4, this one over the 600 metres. Funnily enough, this is my best bet of the night, and I did skip race 4 accidentally there, but Shadows of Blue, I think he's going to be mighty hard to beat. He actually tracked home Aston Barton in that race for memory at Sandown Park, and I thought he was ahead of Aston Barton early, then got sort of shoved out of the race and hit the line okay. He's just evergreen, he's in form, and I think he's drawn to win this.
Yeah, I think it's a race where the least mistakes might win, and we've set to sizzle in box 2. Hopefully it hooks out a bit and just gives Shadows of Blue that good run to the winning post the first time to be there. A bit more forward than projected perhaps, and prove too good. I'm also with Shadows of Blue.
Great minds think alike on the Green Light On podcast. By the way, if you're listening to this on Spotify, you can go to the YouTube channel, Green Light On Racing and Sport, subscribe to that, and you'll have the video version of all of our content, and vice versa. If you just want the audio version, Spotify, Apple Pod, you know it. We're everywhere. Race 6, Greyhound number 1, Mapunga Smoky, drawn to just do what he's done for a long time, and that is win races.
Yeah, it's a tricky race. There's a poor Manny drawn next door. I'm just not sure if they might have bumped it early. I'm with number 7, Shimmer Blush, running in good form lines, a length off stomping. Only just got beat by Treble Beers. Grace in Sammy and Canyon Diversion shouldn't annoy Shimmer Blush early, so I'm just hoping he gets that forward spot and the daily fitness factor kick in late and hold on to win.
Race 7, I think the best two dogs in many ways have drawn 1 and 2. Zelda Cavilla in 1, Croydon box number 2, who was awesome last start, giving a rise of Sparkles Windburn at the end. But the key for me in this race is what Whitecrest does. He seems to step, the older he's got, the more he's crashing for the inside rail. Makes it harder for that inside brigade. I think if you were to take out Whitecrest, Zelda Cavilla's almost one of the better bets of the night with Croydon. They'd be, I think, both top 3ing. But I'm going to lean to Zelda Cavilla in a race that I'm not confident because of the draw and maybe the speed map.
Yeah, this is a super race. This even extra diet, it's got its draw on box 8, 29.72 last start. It was airborne. I just kept coming back to Zelda Cavilla in a race where things could go pear shaped for a few of these, and Zelda Cavilla could just be smoking the pipe along the rail. Zoom through late, rail like a go kart, and win. Number 1, Zelda Cavilla.
Rail like a go-kart.
Haven't you heard that one before?
Never heard that one before, mate.
Really? And you're a race caller. I swear I hear it all the time.
Depends who's
Yeah.
driving the go-kart, mate. The go-kart would barely go with you and I in it. But anyway, race 8.
Too many Dim Sims.
Yeah, was that Mr. Dong or something? Yeah, anyway, we'll let that go. Race 8, number 1, Sharapova Star would be a $1.01 to lead the race, but I think she's again going to be a sitting shot for poor Oswald. I think Aussie's just going to camp on the back of her, and when the whips are cracking, he will go bang.
Yep, no, I agree. And hopefully Giacomo can just annoy Sharapova Star enough in the early stage just to set that up in horse racing parlance for that run-on bias. And that run-on bias is number 4, Poor Oswald, on with him as well.
Yeah, I always thought Giacomo was named Giacomo after the great Presta Giacomo.
Presty.
I think he's number 35 for Collingwood, but I've been told, no, you're right, Giacomo's the way to go. But race 9, I'm excited here. Dewana Star. For those who are tuning into this, they probably don't realise we actually recorded to this point of the podcast and Mickey Ty's phone overheated because he had it in the sun on a 30-degree day in Melbourne, Mickey. Clearly not a tech genius, but Dewana Star is a genius. I think he's a serious dog, and he's probably one of 2 or 3 dogs, if you had to pick one now, has the most scope moving forward of any dog in the country.
Yeah, huge amount of upside. I'm just willing to work around him here. He's giving away, I think, 65 starts across the field here to Meadows dogs. So just going on a city track the first time, I just think it's going to be one of those ones he's going to be overbet. So I keep coming back to Spring Miles. He's consistent, this dog. 6 wins from box 1, and he's got box 2 here. I just think he might go around at a bit of value. And Dewana Star, if it gets well into red figures, I'm just not interested.
I'm interested, but maybe not at an odds-on quote. Race 10, I'm with 3, Cali Jet. This dog is just raced at the Meadows week in, week out, knows the place, and I think the key is drawing a bit closer to the inside. Whenever he seems to be in and he gets the first side of the lure, he goes pretty good.
Yeah, my boy Cali Jet, you probably know Shocks, James, that I'm on him again here, especially with Holden Bale. It should clear him. Lecture Beater, Mount Gambier and Horsham Form. Just right in line with the lure. Cali Jet makes no mistakes early, jumps to the lead, he should win.
Race 11, Baruga Jim for me. The one's a moderate beginner. No Do Day has speed. Baruga Jim can do a bit wrong, but I think he's just going to get a lovely trail leaders back on the back of No Do Day. And if he does everything right from there, Mick, he should be hard to beat.
Yeah, he's definitely got the ability. It's just, doesn't seem to make a few mistakes. I'm a bit worried about no Do Day cleaning him up early. So I'm with number 4, Viking Ruler. Underrated, this dog. Paul Gallia's had a good couple of months with some of these dogs of his. So should be a little bit of value here. I'm happy to go with number 4, Viking Ruler.
No Do Day's a little bit of a pest in no disrespectful way.
Yeah.
It actually steps right before it goes left. So therefore, you're not really well drawn on the outside of it or the inside of it. So it is a hard dog to bet in a race that it's in. Race 11, Mapunga Donna, the dog to beat for me, drawn the inside. She's going to push up the track, though. She's been doing that lately. Nerling, I think, will do the bit the same and might run cover. And Hocus Pocus, Devious Angel, Salty Snoop surfs up, can show speed. So there's a chance that it could be heat on early. And there's one dog in this, Mickey, that's going to be out the back. as you'd say, smoking the pipe and railing like he's driving a go-kart, and that could be nitrous, our boy. I think if he's 20-1, I wouldn't begrudge you for having $1 each way on him.
Yeah, he'll be roaring home. I actually backed him a place at Warragul the other night. It was heartbreaking stuff, wasn't it? Oh, goodness me. I'm with
Mickey.
number one. Don't go there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm with number one, Mapunga Donna here as well. It's my best bet of the night. I just don't think she won't know herself here off an inside draws. Had a ton of wide draws lately. Does she look like she wants wide? A little bit, but sometimes with these wide runners, I'm happy when they're in box one. And I don't think knurling will annoy it too much. And last start at Sandown Park, I mean, it was keeping up with the likes of Texas President, Aston Countack, and that pest of Dave Burnett's, whose name I'm trying to forget. So I'm with number one here, Mapunga Donna. My best bet of the night, hopefully to end the night with a bang.
Well, there you go. That's best bet for Mickey, race 12, number 1. My best is race 4, number 1, Shadows of Blue, and race 2, number 5, Amron Toy. Well, it wasn't really quick tips. It was sort of medium-length tips on this occasion. But thanks to you, Mickey. Good luck and happy punting. We'll be back Monday for a Phoenix Flight Path episode 6. And, Mickey, don't go anywhere. Just to extend quick tips, we are locking away a 7th episode, which will be the review of the Phoenix, which is going to be awesome, and then obviously the preview of the Silver Chief as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy December.
Yep, looking forward to it. I love the Silver Chief. Always some good dogs come out of that series. You can find some winners there with a bit of upside in those heats, that some up-and-coming stars. So that's my go-to, so I love the Silver Chief.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.